Hi guys, so today I want to share with you guys on how to build a big chest and also what you should think about when you are training your chest, okay, or when you are designing your program for your chest. So first of all, your chest has three heads. You have your clavicular head, which starts from here to your upper arm. Then you have your sternal head, which starts from here to your upper arm. Then lastly, you have your abdominal head, which starts from here to your upper arm. So when you are designing your program, you want to make sure that you are designing a program that will hit all the heads so that you can be able to have that ultimate 3D good looking chest that we all strive for. Okay, so the first exercise that we're gonna do today is gonna be a flat barbell bench press, which will focus more on your sternal head. So let's go. Okay, so when you are doing any chest exercise, you want to make sure that you push your shoulders back. Okay, that's the first thing that you should do. Then secondly, you want to make sure that your arms, they are shoulder width apart. Okay, then this, most people, they tend to not really get this point. So you want to make sure that your wrist is aligned with your elbow. So most people, they tend to be like this whenever they are doing any chest movements. So you don't want that to happen. You always want your wrist to be aligned with your forearm. Okay. Then lastly, on your way up, you want to make sure that you squeeze your chest. So you can always think of wanting to cross your arms like this. So when you are crossing your arms like this, you're gonna be able to squeeze more of your chest. But most people, what they tend to do is they tend to think, or they tend to do this. So when you're doing this, you're not really squeezing your chest muscles. But when you are having the intention of wanting your elbows to meet here, you're gonna be able to squeeze your pec muscles more. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now, like I said, we're gonna start with the flat barbell bench press, which will target more of our sternal head. So I'm gonna go all the way down. Okay, make sure that your arms, they are shoulder width apart. Push your shoulders back. Then go all the way down. Okay, then on your way up, you're gonna squeeze your chest. Okay, on your way down and up, squeeze your chest. So you guys, you can see even my forearm, sorry, my wrist is actually aligned with my forearm. Okay, so I'm not like this. Most people, they tend to be like this. You don't want this to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna do 10 of this. Shoulders back. Okay. I hope you guys were able to see when I was able to engage more of my chest by having the intention of wanting my elbows to meet at the top. Okay, so I hope you guys were able to see that. Then the next exercise is gonna be an incline dumbbell bench press. Okay, so where I'll be able to focus more on my clavicular head, which is the upper chest. Okay, so let's go. Okay guys, like I've mentioned, now we're gonna focus more on our upper chest, meaning we're gonna do an incline dumbbell bench press. So this exercise, it can be very difficult if you are struggling to keep your shoulders backwards all the time. Okay, so if that is the case, I will advise for you to practice to keep your shoulders back in this position. It's something that you should practice, and I promise if you practice it, your chest will blow out. I promise you. So yeah, something that you should practice. But anyways, now we're gonna we're gonna use dumbbells. Okay, so yeah, so basically you're still gonna apply the same principles where you push your shoulders back and make sure on your way up you should squeeze your chest muscles. Okay, so the principles, they're not changing whatsoever. Any chest exercises, you still keep those same principles. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot 10. Keep the shoulders back.
This is Raven Beats.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys were also able to see on how I was able to squeeze my chest each and every time I reach the top. Okay, so you should do the same thing also. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna focus more on my lower chest, meaning I'm gonna do a decline dumbbell flies. Okay, so this exercise is very easy, to be honest, but then you don't have to go crazy with the weight. You can just use the weight that is more good for you, if I could say. So I'm gonna use a sit-up bench, as you guys can see. But then if you don't have this bench at your gym or whatever the case might be, you can use that one. Okay, that one I'm sure you do have it, so you can just adjust it. Maybe you can put plate underneath the bench so that it can be more steeper. Okay, but for me, I just love to use this one because I tend to engage more of my lower chest. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot for 10 also on this one. So okay, so if chest is one of your weak point, then I will advise you guys to train it at least twice, and don't try to do a lot of exercises. 4 or 5 exercises, they are basically enough, but what is more important is for you to improve your execution on these exercises. I promise you, if you do that, you're gonna achieve the results that you want. Okay, and now on the next video we're gonna focus more on arms. Okay, so if you want to know more about how to execute your arms, then stay tuned for the next video. Okay, and also if you are new on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and also like the video. Okay, until next time folks, peace out.